Hello, I'm Nati. I'm the CEO of Dotz. I'm excited to create this new video now with this new media that everybody's creating videos and podcasts. I thought it might be a great idea for me to create a video content for our investors, for our shareholders, for our partners, and create a new way for me to communicate with the market. Beyond just sending releases. I'm excited. You can see it's not a natural thing for me to sit in front of a camera. So excuse me if I'm not as fluent as I would otherwise be, and I'll also have a look at my notes occasionally. So thank you for your understanding. The first thing I wanted to discuss is why I joined Dotz as a CEO and as an investor, because as you read, I've invested additional money into it. Dotz has a great team and technology, but I'll start with the team because as people who know me and understand that for me, people and culture is the number one thing that's important in a successful company. You can have a great strategy, but if you don't have a good culture and a good team to execute on the strategy, it's worthless. But if you have a good team and you put together the right people and the right culture, you can conquer anything. And this is what I believe in. And if there's a problem, the team will solve the problem together. And so what I found in Dotz is a strong team. I found a great culture that trying to solve problems and move things forward. The team in the lab are super smart, super hardworking. They're working really well. And so I got excited about it. And the second aspect of why I decided Dotz is the right opportunity for me is because I'm really committed and I really care about our world, the future we leave for our children. And I think that some of the issues we're facing with carbon emissions and with pollutions and the environment needs more attention. And I think technology is the solution for these problems. And so Dotz is sitting in the forefront of it. And I believe that we can create a lot of value there for shareholders at the same time as doing good. And so with that, I'll give you a quick update on Dotz Earth, which is the sorbents. The team in the lab are working very hard to continue to develop the sorbents to be the top market candidates for some of the big DACs and some of the ESAFs and for other utilities. As you know, the DAC industry recently had some setbacks with some of the voluntary market suffering from withdrawal of some companies, but at the same time, it means that the technology is evolving, and it's evolving in a way that it puts more emphasis on utility. How do you actually utilize the CO2? How do you utilize in ESAF, in agriculture, in drinks? There's in the food industry. There's quite a lot of opportunity there. And because we're in the space of creating the sorbents, we're agnostic to the usage. We just want to make sure that we comply with the needs of our partners, and that's what the team is working on. They're scaling up the product, they're scaling up production, they continue to evolve the product with the R&D, and I expect to have some really good news and developments in the very near future. And that brings me to our new initiative we've just announced, which is Dotz Energy. Since I've started working with the company and started looking into it in early April, I've worked tirelessly with the team and with partners to find a product that sits within the remit of Dotz, which is carbon reduction, energy savings, in order to find a product that I can take to market very quickly and create a really commercially viable solution in the market. Dotz Energy is exactly that. It's a technology that on one hand has a mature elements, but what we've done around it, which is put AI engines, softwares, engineering aspects, using some of our existing knowledge of Dotz, and creating almost like a platform around it, means we have an unbelievable product to the market. When I take you through the business model, you understand it's almost too good to be true, and it's a no-brainer for our partners and the partners we are talking to. So what is Dotz Energy? What's the technology? So the technology is using several components, which is energy planning, heat pumps and heat exchangers, sensors, thermal storage. In some cases, we can also use solar energy, but in this case, it's probably less relevant for what we're doing right now. And this solution can be retrofitted on existing installations. And usually it's really relevant for hotels who use big boilers in order to heat the hot water in the organizations. It's relevant for hospitals, nursery homes, big stadiums, sports facilities. One of the biggest energy consumption within this organization is heating water. And the way they heat water in most of these places using boilers, and the boilers are using solar energy, diesel, or gas. This creates a lot of carbon emissions on the one hand, and at the same time is wasting a lot of energy that's expensive energy. When we go to this organization with our solutions, we retrofit in addition to what they have, and we're able to reduce the energy between 60 to 80% and the carbon emission by 80%. And then part of what we're working now with Dotz is to see if we can gap the extra 20% of carbon emission through some of our solvents and some of our solutions. So that's the technology part. Then we got the business model part, which is a very exciting part where we approach some of these partners and we essentially fully finance the CapEx. We finance the engineering part, the equipment part, and the installation part. And for the partners, what we offer is a savings as a service in a way. We share the savings, and in the beginning, in the first 5 years, we take a bigger part of the savings because we have to recap the cost of the system, the engineering, and the know-how. And then over the next 5 years, it cascades down until after 10 years, we're equal partners in the savings. So for the partner, it's a no-brainer. Whatever they pay in the initial fee of a setup fee or commitment fee, we call it, they get back in the first year. And after that, they continue to enjoy the savings. And then later on, the savings continue to grow. And at the same time, they become a green hotel. They reduce carbon emissions. They reduce the energy consumption. And overall, there's a lot of benefit for all parties involved, which is usually a good business model. We started to approach and discuss with several partners, and we are getting really good feedback. And so I expect to have really great news in that soon. And this is the first stage of what I call, or what I'm working on in terms of commercializing Dotz. Together with our team, we're investigating many more applications of our technology, our engineering, our chemical, our nanomaterials, in order to bring a real solution to the market that is commercial and that we can deploy the teams and build into commercial model. So that's what I have in terms of a business update. Lastly, I just want to say that I'm committed to the company. I'm committed to making it work. I'm going to use this medium, the video medium, as a way to communicate and update the market. In most cases, if it's something significant or sensitive, it will be released to the market first, but then you will hear it here. I'll be able to put some color on it. I'll be able to explain it. I'll be able to maybe take questions. In some cases, we'll include some videos and images and use this medium because I believe our partners, our investors, should be more than just seeing a piece of statement, should be actually engaging with us and seeing what we're working on, and so they can continue to support us and believe in our mission and what we do. I thank you for the time and patience to watch this video, and I promise to continue to create updates about the company and bring success and value to our investors. Thank you for your time.